Hello! Happy Friday night! Happy Halloween! Can you say Happy Halloween? I'm just gonna get you up on the computer here and then we'll say hello to everybody. Okay. Hello!
Hello!
How are you? So welcome to our Halloween special. We have a couple of special guests tonight. I'll introduce them shortly. But tonight we're doing something a little bit different. It's our Halloween episode on Emily Mays. We go live most Friday nights at 9:30, but tonight we're starting a little bit earlier because we have some guests coming in. So this is our first guest. Can you introduce yourself? Can anybody recognize who this is, first of all? Let's see, they might know. That's so funny. Don't say anything yet. They might know who you are. Let's see. Say hi as you guys come on. I don't usually have my hair down. I have to put it up, but let's see. Hi, Kathy. That's funny. Hey, Bethany, how are you? You fit in right perfectly with the background. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Nadine got it. She said Aunt Linda. You're right, it's Aunt Linda. You can take your teeth out and say hello, maybe.
Hi, everybody.
So
I couldn't talk with my teeth in.
Oh, that's so funny. How are you? So, does anybody want to guess what I am? This might be a tricky one. But I'm a bit well, I won't say anything. We'll see if you guys can guess. You can see what's behind me on my back here. Scott says, oh man. Let's see if they can guess. Scott, don't say anything. So funny. So it's kind of a combination. I won't say anything and we'll see if you guys can guess as the night goes on. But let's get going. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So, did they see you yet, Nick?
I
They
flexed.
did? Okay. Oh, he was flexing.
I showed off a little bit.
That's so funny. So, quickly, we have another guest here. Yeah, do you want to? Yeah. He's probably not going to stay.
It's your time to shine.
He's not going to stay the whole time, but we want him to jump in really quickly here.
Just come over to wish this beautiful social butterfly happy Halloween, you groovy young girl. Bye.
Oh my gosh. That was my father-in-law, Larry. So he's looking pretty festive tonight. Oh boy. Oh, that's just the everyday wear. Yes.
He's
Oh,
so
he
cool.
said
He's
it. Oh
cool.
my gosh. So he said it. So I'm a social butterfly. I thought it would be appropriate for what we're doing tonight. So, all right. So we have another guest here, but you'll see that guest in a little bit. We're gonna start with Aunt Linda. Hopefully, I don't take you out with one of my wings.
Okay.
A lot of you really enjoyed the painting that we did with Aunt Linda during the live stream marathon over the summer, I guess it was. So she's back tonight to do a bit of painting on cookies. So we are working with gel food color. If you have any questions as we go along, this is kind of new to you too, right? You don't
It is new to me. The last time when I was here was the very first time I'd ever painted on a cookie. So anyway, it's quite fun for those of you who are into painting or taking lessons or just for fun. It really is. It's something different, and it would be like a gift, one and only sort of thing.
Yes,
And,
yeah.
So it's just kind of a fun thing to do, something a little different, and I gave Jenny a few ideas. Maybe you could do a flower garden on a cookie and then put your icing, little bits of flowers,
Yeah.
use your icing. And so I'm going to start, and this is of course a Halloween theme, what else tonight,
Do you think I can follow along with you?
Why, sure.
Okay.
Sure. You got your paintbrushes?
No.
What?
You brought the paintbrushes.
I brought some paintbrushes.
And we just need some water, I think. So if you have any questions as we go along, this first little part is, I don't do a lot of painting on cookies. Generally, it's like more so for highlighting things. But if you have questions as we go along, I'll do my best to answer them for you. Or Aunt Linda can help with that. So, yeah, say hi as you come in. Let us know where you're watching from. And off we go.
Yeah, this is going to be
I
fun.
don't know
Okay.
if I should try
I
and go
have,
with you or not.
if you can see this, I have a little pumpkin here. And I'm going to be painting a scary tree and orange sky and a few little bats and that sort of thing, just for Halloween. So anyway, we'll start. So
Can they see her okay there?
You're just on a delay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You can tell me if I have to move the little cookie up or down or wherever.
And you might
Can you
have
see
to
it?
talk a little bit louder.
Okay. Can you?
Because the microphone's over here.
All right, microphone. Okay. So there's the cookie. I'll put the paints over here. So is that a good spot?
Yeah, let's keep going.
That's good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with an
Should I go
orange,
with you?
an orange color. Yeah.
What if you put your color in the middle?
Okay.
Then we
Yes,
can.
of course. So we're going to start with an orange.
Okay. What kind of brush are you using?
I'm
Just a flat
using
brush?
a little brush that's flat, and I find it does really a better job covering.
Oh. I'm gonna try.
So you can, just various shades for the sky is just there you
Oh,
can
there
just,
we go. Oh, this is the
Just sort of-
sky? Okay.
Yes, this is and of course it's Halloween. It's got to be an orange sky.
Oh, I'm using yellow.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
And you can use the orange over top of it.
okay.
Okay. And probably these need lots of water.
So I just iced these cookies maybe 2 hours ago. So after I iced them, I put them in the dehydrator, because if I didn't put them in the dehydrator, there's probably no way we'd be able to paint on them right now.
Yeah.
So the dehydrator comes in really handy for things like this.
I find this gel paint dries very, very fast, so you have to work fast. So just give it a good covering. And a little bit of, I'm using
whole
a little
thing?
bit of yellow. Yeah. And
Hey, Holly. Yay, hey, Cindy, how are you?
There.
A sunset sky. Is
Yes,
mine more
it's-
like a sunset? Oh,
Okay.
maybe I need to deepen mine a bit. Could I have some water in here, please?
Mhm.
Thank you. And it kind of clumps up a little bit.
Yes, and whoops, I think you and
Oh.
I are touching.
Okay, I'll stay to the side a little bit. Thanks.
Okay, that's good. And I guess we better wait till it dries for a few minutes before we put the next color on.
So when I asked Aunt Linda about coming tonight, she didn't even take a second to respond. She wanted to come right away. I think you like it.
This
I
is
think
the
you-
first time I've dressed up like this in probably 40 years.
Ah, it's so fun to dress up.
Yeah, maybe we might have to have a party or something. you
Yeah,
know?
it's-
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to have a Halloween class actually, but we're still not quite open in the shop, so
Well, it looks like
Hopefully
it's coming
soon.
and things are positive, and that's a great thing. Now, the bottom part, we're going to be doing it's a bit of grass.
some grass. What
Some
color
grass.
is that?
This is black. I'm
Okay.
just using, this is just yellow and an orange and black.
black.
If you
Okay.
don't have an orange, the red and the yellow make a good orange as
This
well.
one here? This one?
Yes, that's
Okay.
black. Hmm.
So you're just kind of going up and down?
Yeah, there's just grass. The bottom.
Liz said boo to you.
Boo to you too.
Hey, Sandra! Hey, Bob, how are you? So I'm just going like this?
Yeah, just very, very light. So there's your bottom.
I have,
Now we're going to do a scary tree.
oh, you have to wait for me.
Okay.
I'm
All
slow.
right, Jen.
Is this looking like...
Yeah, just sort of uneven.
We should have had Nick over here doing this. Nick is really good with painting, aren't you, Nick?
Pardon me?
Aren't you really good with painting?
I wouldn't say really good,
No, but you like painting.
I do
right?
enjoy a good painting.
Yeah, it's fun. This was particularly fun. Doing this, figuring this all out, and
I find it kind of hard to talk when I'm painting.
do you?
Because I just kind of, I don't know, it's
You're-
just relaxing, I guess. Is mine looking like grass? Oh, yours is a little more. Oh,
Okay,
mine looks
that
more
is
like a
fine.
city. Looks more like a-
Whatever. At the very end, it's all going to be just lovely.
Okay.
I never know what it's going to turn out like neither.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
just,
Hey, Christine. Yes, here's hoping we open soon. Oh my goodness. It's been a whirlwind. Oh my goodness, Kathy. This is the first time in 18 years they're going to have trick-or-treaters come to their house because they just moved. Where did you just move to, Kathy? I can't remember. Oh, Anita, Bob is watching. I just gave away who the next guest is, but maybe you didn't hear that. Okay, now
Okay.
I'm trying to do a tree.
yeah.
Oh, I should have been paying attention. So you start sort of,
Yeah,
With
just
the
start at the
trunk?
bottom, the trunk, and then just go up and just, whatever. It's, whatever you think a crazy tree might look like.
I think this would be a fun feature cookie on a platter or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to do this for like 200 cookies or anything.
No, I
but-
think it would be quite a job to do 200 cookies.
Yes.
One or two like this is quite, it's quite fun.
Hi Cass, how are you? What's on the menu? It's our Halloween episode tonight. So we have a couple of special guests coming in, and we have Aunt Linda starting off the night here. She's the painter, so we're starting off with a little bit of painting. And then we're going to get to another guest in a little bit. And we're going to decorate cookies. Some Halloween Hocus Pocus themed cookies. Oh, thanks, Christine. Christine, did you see what I was? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, wow. You are fast. Okay. I feel like mine looks like it was hit by lightning, maybe.
Well, that's okay.
Okay.
It's Halloween.
Should have had you painting a cookie. Okay.
Mine doesn't look like that.
I think mine's been struck by lightning.
Good. No, that looks good.
Okay.
That's great.
I think I need to make this bigger though. Mine's definitely been struck by lightning. A couple of times. I kind of like it though.
I like it too.
Oh, so what are you doing there?
That's eyes on
Okay.
the tree.
I've hardly had to go back and use any more
No,
color.
no,
Like it
it's
goes quite a way.
It goes a long way, and it's really easy to do. It goes on really smoothly, and yeah, it's
It would
fun.
take quite a while to dry, I think, like all the gel color.
Yeah.
You can't wait to see the Hocus Pocus. Yeah, they're pretty fun. We're gonna do them in a little bit. Oh, Bob said you're doing a beautiful job, Aunt Linda.
Thank you, Bob.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Taiko. Is that
Oh, hi, Taiko.
Taiko
Hi,
is watching
Taiko.
from Japan.
Oh,
How are you?
Wonderful.
Hi, Suzanne. Oh, Nick said, "Hey, everyone." Okay.
Do you like
Looking
me
good.
now, Taiko? I look a little different from the last time you saw me.
Do you think I need to fix something here?
No, you know, I find the more you work at it, the worse it gets.
Okay.
You know, so
Okay.
just do really light, and it's a scary tree. That's what you want. You're
Okay.
just fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you did some bats.
Yeah, some bats. Is that what it looks like? They're supposed to
Are
be
they
bats.
supposed to be bats?
Yeah,
Okay.
supposed to be bats.
Okay. I don't really know.
And one thing that we forgot, we have to do a fence. These scenes always have the little fences.
Uh-oh. This is starting to look more like a tree. It's I find it hard to work with this brush.
Oh, well, maybe.
But that's okay. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Kathy.
There.
Oh gosh, I'm trying. Oh my goodness. She's already got a fence. Okay.
I could have had a tombstone on there, too.
Oh, well, you keep going. You keep going.
No, I'm
Don't.
waiting for you.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm probably not. The technique that I'm using is probably not a well-known technique. I'm just kind of doing what I.
Well, you're
It's
used
in
to
my
doing
head.
everything with icing, so this is a
Yes.
big change for you.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
And I find, I don't know about everybody watching that does a lot of cookies, I'm having a harder time holding something like this. I'm actually a lot more comfortable holding a piping bag. Even a pen to write, I'm already having a harder time.
hard time, yeah.
I think I'm just going to stick to one bat.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I just remembered I've had my glasses on the whole time, and I don't need them. I can see at a distance, but not up close. Working out.
He has some big claw feet. Oh, it's almost like a raven.
Great. That's great.
Okay, that's my raven.
Yeah. And just put your little fence in there, and then, you know, that's
Okay.
really all you need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got a
That's
raven.
great.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Yes, if you have some friends that would enjoy what if you have some friends that would enjoy what you're seeing tonight, we always love if you share. I actually have a couple of things to give away tonight. I got here a little bit late, so I'm not super organized, but I do have a few things that we're going to give away. I have to fill in Techie Guy Nick, but yeah, so if you want to share, we always appreciate that. Okay, so we're doing a fence now. Oops. That's our
30-minute time.
yeah, timer.
Should I turn this cookie around that way?
Nope, he's got it all.
Got it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got it lined up. That's pretty good, I think.
That's great.
Is it?
That's
Okay.
great. That's great.
So I think, like, what is one of the main things you have to think about when you're painting on a cookie? Like, you have to have something. Do you just create as you're painting, or do you think about what you're going to do before you do it?
Last time I just did it, you know, just out of my head. This time I sort of, you know, decided what I want to do, being Halloween. So, you know, the tree and the bats worked out well. So
I'm just going
looks
to
great. Looks great.
These are like a couple other ravens in the distance.
Yeah. There we are.
That's pretty good.
And you see, even though you're painting the same thing, everybody's turns
It's
out
different.
different. Everybody's turns out different, which is the fun part of it. You know, you don't want everything all exactly the same, but it's just the idea.
And you put a face in your...
I just put a little, a couple of eyes in
Okay.
this.
I'll put some
Yeah.
eyes in mine. Hey, Bettina, how are you? You love painting cookies? Your painted cookies are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kathy said, I'm so lucky. Well, we're all getting a lesson, Kathy. She said, I'm so lucky to get private lessons from an artist.
Oh well, I'm just I just do it for fun. It's just a fun thing. There's certainly a million better artists than I am. It's just fun. Anything to help
There's my
out Jen.
eyes. Oh.
This little butterfly, this little social butterfly.
Ah, thank you. Yes, we started early, Patricia. Oh, the eyes really show up, actually. You can see them on the camera pretty well. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you for sharing. Okay,
Okay?
what do you think?
I think they're great. There.
Thank you
Here
so
we are.
much.
Beautiful.
That's Cookie. I can see a spot right there that we didn't get.
And it's kind of fun, too, like, to think you don't need... Because you were first talking about, like, a square or that sort of thing. but
Yes.
It works on any
It
sort
works
of
on
shape.
any shape. And being Halloween with the pumpkin, it's perfect. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cute. What do you
Yeah.
guys think?
You could try something like this as a special gift for somebody. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one thing I would consider if you're painting on cookies like this, I don't do it often enough to know this well, but what I've seen people do is to dust cornstarch over it if you're going to package it, because this could be quite tacky for a little while. So if you dust some cornstarch over it, I think it helps to absorb some of that extra moisture that's sitting on the cookie with all that gel color. So
And you don't see the cornstarch when you dust it
no,
over it.
if anything, like it might mute it a tiny little bit, but it'd be dry enough that you can just kind of dust it off, and I think it would be
okay.
fine. Yeah, you guys love them? Oh, Anita says she loves them. Thanks, Cass. You love them? Thank you. That was actually quicker than I thought.
Yeah. Well, we have another one to go.
We're going to do another one? Okay.
Yeah.
We're okay for time. Okay, we'll do one more, and then we'll get to our next guest here. So let's leave that one aside. Are you okay
Okay.
for time? Okay.
Okay.
We're just almost at our regular starting time now. We started a little bit
They are
early
tacky.
today.
I can feel.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, it'll stay tacky for a while.
I can.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There. There's that one.
Okay.
Now,
Now which one are we
the
doing?
next one is going to be a dark sky.
Okay. Do I
It's
use
going
the
to
same
be
paintbrush?
I like this one that I have. Is there one that's kind of a flat one?
Yeah,
I think
okay.
you'll find. And here's another one here. This might be that's a little bigger. But anyway, I'll try this one. We're going to have a dark blue sky with kind of a moon right here.
Okay.
So what we can do is just start on the blue, and I have the this is what kind? Electric blue. This is, and the white. So you can just sort of, Just
Electric blue and white. Okay.
electric blue and white. So we'll just
Everybody seems to like the cookies.
good.
This one, you
I
said?
wish you were all here doing it. It's so much fun.
Well, we've talked to Aunt Linda about doing a little class once we get open. Is that right?
Would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
It's so
And what
it's
we
relaxing.
need is, it's really fun. And even though I don't bake and I don't make cookies and I don't decorate cookies, it would be fun to take a class. Just for fun.
Mhm.
I'll get all
Just for
my
something different.
friends, you know, and we could have a glass of wine and decorate a cookie and yeah,
Am I? Oh. should I
and
not
see
go
how
away?
see how creative we can get. Now I'm gonna put I'm gonna leave some of this white here.
Okay. Oh, Kathy said this should be a marathon. I don't know if we're up for a marathon. Not tonight. Maybe another time.
I might put a little black in here too to get it darker over here.
Bettina said she paints with water and Americolor dehydrator. Then when it's dry, you put the cornstarch. Okay.
Oh.
So the dehydrator is very helpful. So you kind of did a circle over here.
Yeah, I've got too much dark on this side, so I'm just gonna do some white in here. See what
Are you adding
happens.
water to that too?
I keep dipping my brush in
Okay.
water. I find that this does I've got kind of a smoky colored gray sky here, but it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Are we going over the whole cookie?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, my sky has turned out really smoky.
I'm having a really hard time talking tonight. I'm usually pretty chatty. It's just the painting.
Yes, it takes some concentration, I guess, you know.
I don't even know if it's the concentration though. Like it just kind of. It's like when you're listening to your favorite kind of music and it just kind of takes you somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Painting is a good stress reliever.
Oh, you have a little circle.
Well, you can really, I might try and get it, put some more white on it and get it more. It's really, I was hoping to have more kind of an electric blue color, but it's all right.
Oops.
So it looks like a night sky.
Oh wow! Look how different they are.
That's good.
Is it okay?
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, yes. Now, let's see. Maybe I want some black.
And you use, hey Jojo, Everclear and the dehydrator works. Okay, you use Everclear for painting? Usually I just use Everclear for watercolor, but I don't do a lot of painting like this, so. And you're doing the bottom black here now?
Yes,
Okay.
it's black. The blue isn't quite dry yet, but
Okay.
we're
We're
going to
gonna
do it
go
anyway.
along.
We're going to go along with it. Now, what we're going to do is a little strange witch house.
When we first got here tonight, there was a witch riding a broom around in the parking lot. Oh gosh, I was laughing so hard.
She was laughing.
She was out there riding around. Oh boy. Oh, that was pretty funny, and Uncle Vern's just smiling.
nobody was out there, so nobody saw me.
No.
It was okay.
Now you're doing a house.
Now we're doing little kind of whimsical type houses, little witch houses.
Oh, they're chatting away there, I think. My water's getting a little murky, but I think it's okay.
Mine is really
it?
murky. Yeah.
I don't usually have my hair down when I'm doing cookies.
Oh, I
should
don't
probably-
either. I have hair all in front of my
gosh.
face. It's all coming
Oh.
down. I don't know whether these cobwebs are
just
still
moved your
stuck on my
cookie.
face or not, but
They're still there.
they're funny.
I had all these jewels to go around my eyes, and of course they didn't stick at all. I probably needed to get some of that glue to stick them on or something.
Crazy.
Oh, okay. Crazy glue.
Crazy glue, yeah.
Oh,
They'll be
gosh.
on forever
Yep.
and ever. Okay, there's our
That's cute.
little houses. And as I say, like, you know, you can sort of work on them forever, but the more you work on them, the more you mess up, I find. And I tend to do that.
Somebody says terrible glare on Aunt Linda's cookie.
Oh,
Terrible
maybe if you
glare.
move this way a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit.
Is that better? Can you? Yeah, I can see that.
That's good there.
Right there?
Yeah.
So I have to paint sideways.
Yeah.
Just, you can move closer. I can, because I want them to see what you're
Okay,
doing.
move down a little bit.
Okay.
So we have another little fence.
This is cute.
And then I think I will use a thinner brush for this little one, maybe. We have a broom.
That's cute. Oh.
And then we have a witch on the broom.
I'm not sure if mine looks like little houses. Hey, Rachel. How are you? Happy Friday. Happy Halloween. You should dust an airbrush cookie with cornstarch too. Oh, okay. You know what, Kathy, sometimes, yes, I've definitely rushed packaging airbrush cookies and they've stuck to the bag. But generally, if I leave them longer, it's not really an issue. Once they're fully dry, I've never really had troubles with them sticking to the bag. But that's a good idea if you are having troubles to use that cornstarch on them. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? Hi, Miriam.
Is that Jeanette from?
No, this is Jeanette. Jeanette's
Jeanette.
Jeanette lives in Norwood,
Ah.
and she has a cookie business too.
Ah, nice.
Oh my goodness! Now this is gonna be. Can I do a raven?
Yes, you can do anything.
I really like the witch on the broom, though. Is that ever cute?
There we go.
That's really cute. Oh, the
Yeah,
moon is looking
I guess
spooky.
she
Oh,
needs
thanks.
a couple of bats or something flying with her,
Oh,
just for
wow.
the fun of it. Now the next thing we have to do is
Oh, my
put
goodness.
a few little.
I'm nervous of ruining this if I do the witch on there. Here, bring it this way a little bit. I wonder.
How is that?
I think yours
Nick,
has a
is
lot of
that-
water in it too.
Yes, it's really. I have a lot of paint on it. Is it still
We'll make
glary?
sure you can. There, I think that's okay there.
Right there. Should
think
I leave
that's
it
good.
there?
I think that's good.
Can you see the colors, like the blue and the black? Does it show up? On
Yeah,
the,
I think you can see it, but it's wet. Yours is really wet,
Mhm.
so I think it's.
So maybe you can show them after when they're dry, and they'll look.
that's a good
They'll
idea.
look much better. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna,
I want this to dry because I've got to put little windows in the little house.
okay.
But it's quite wet.
Should I try and do the witch and the moon, or should I do a bat?
It's really easy, like my witch.
Or
like it's-
raven. Scary, cute cookies.
Start with the witch. Start with the broom.
Start with the broom?
And
Okay.
then, yeah, see what happens. You might want a thinner little brush than that.
Okay.
Does that?
Well, I'll start the broom with this one.
Yeah.
Like this?
Mm-hmm. And put the little the broom on the end of it.
Okay. I think maybe I'll use this one. Excuse me. Well, my blue might be too dark for you to see the broom. But I think once it's dry, you'll be able to see it. Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. This...
I think I probably put out too many, too much color. I hope you can get some of this back in the bottle. Look what I did.
No.
Is it okay?
If
I
once
went-
color's out, you
I
don't
went
put
ab-
it back in.
I went above and beyond here.
Well, you're when we're working with food, it's a little bit different,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
When we're not working with like your usual canvas. Oh boy. I'm gonna try and put little heels on her. Do a raven. Oh darn, I'll have to do a raven. I'll do a raven in the sky. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just knock? Okay. 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 This part makes me a little bit nervous. Maybe if I start with her hat and work down.
Yeah, just.
And her cape.
Hi, John.
Who is it, John?
Say hi to my friend John.
Oh, hi, John. How are you? Where's your friend John from?
I believe it's PEI,
Oh, PEI.
my cousin's husband.
Oh, okay.
There. That's about it. I don't want to do any more.
Oh, she needs a hand. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm kind of...
Yes,
Trying
usually Jen is really chatty. I'll have to get off here so she can get chatty.
No, it's fine. I'm just, I'm not... This isn't my... I'm not an expert at this.
There.
So I really have to focus a lot more.
There. Now, can you see that?
Oh, Mom
Nick,
said
how
hi,
is that?
Linda.
Looks great.
Hi, Lynn. There we are.
So cute. Hey, Duffy, how are you?
Hi, Duffy.
Yeah, Duffy would like that. Nick is Duff Man. Is there music?
That's some Halloween music.
Oh, there's music.
There's music. Great.
So cute, Aunt Linda. Okay, so I just need color in the windows.
Look at this.
Okay.
This is good.
We'll move them over once
Yeah.
once we're done, so you can see them.
There we go.
Sorry if my head keeps getting in the way. How's that?
Good.
Why don't you put one lower down? Maybe I'll put one here for the door.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay!
That's pretty good, I think.
2 painted cookies.
What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. Thanks, Christine. So cute. Uncle Paul said spooktacular. Thanks, Crystal. Love the windows. Small little details. Hi?
Yeah, exactly.
What if we
Yeah.
put, what if we move yours over? Let's move this out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like Cynthia?
And we'll put this over here. And then you guys can take a good look at the cookies here. Aunt Linda brought these cute little napkins. Get this out of the way. Here we go. See if you guys can see them there. Well, thanks for coming, Aunt Linda.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Thank you
Now,
so much
where
for
do
sharing.
I go now with this get up?
Well, I think there's a wedding happening at the banquet hall, so maybe if you
Maybe I could go and spook them all.
take your broom down there.
I'd have to put my teeth in.
Take your broom down there and go for a little
yeah,
ride.
go too.
Oh
That
my
would be
gosh,
funny,
that
wouldn't
would
it?
be so funny. I feel like we'd have
Oh,
to
dear.
get that on videos.
Yeah. Well, it's
Oh
been
my
fun. Thank you for
gosh.
asking me,
Yeah,
Jen.
thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
and have a great evening. The
Would you
rest
like
of
some
the
candy before you go?
I would like.
You're gonna say trick or treat.
Yes, yeah.
Trick or treat! Trick or treat!
We have a great big bucket of candy over there.
Okay.
Or there's
see.
donuts there
Well,
too.
you know what? A donut really appeals to me.
Oh, there you go. There's donuts right there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Enjoy.
So there's Aunt Linda again.
Yeah, and I'm done. Now I can take my hat off.
You're done now. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You were talking about Aunt Linda, so we thought it'd be fun to have her back. So I am going to take a minute here and just gonna put out some cookies and some icing for our next guest. We're going to do some Hocus Pocus themed cookies, so it should be a lot of fun. So I'll get set up and I'll be right back. Are you gonna do some? You should do some.
Fix the camera while you're doing that.
You should do some flexing or something over here.
Get some stuff to lift.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be back shortly.
And I can take this off.
I gotta move these out of the way.
Which way is the beach? It's that way. I don't have my beer belt though. Oh, I look good. It shows. Wow.
Look at
Look at that. Look at these abs.
Maybe
I
you
can do laundry on these.
Maybe you should stay on. Did you see all the likes that were just happening? Oh my gosh. Do you need a towel? Like a sweat towel? Oh my gosh.
So how's everyone doing? Are you ready
Yes,
yet?
no,
No.
you chat.
I'll
You,
just-
the people love
This
you.
is the Duffy Man hour. The Duff Man hour.
Oh my gosh, that's so
If I had something to decorate, I'd decorate. I'd teach you.
You want to paint a cookie?
No. I don't want to get my outfit dirty.
Ah, so funny.
You're the best, Nick Furlong, says Matthew Dart. He's not wrong. Fluke.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think
You ready to come back?
I'm just gonna grab these cookies.
Okay. It's your last few seconds to take this all in. Don't have it.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see a King Kong flex. Are you related to Arnold? We're good buddies. We're good buddy. Arnold and I, we go back.
Oh my gosh. I think you should stay. I think you should. Oh my gosh. That is so funny, Nick. Nick is rocking it tonight. Oh my gosh. The background, the fog, everything looks so awesome. Thank you, Nick. Or should I say Duffman?
Lucky guy, Duffman.
So before we get started, I had a really special package arrive this week, and a few different people have sent packages to me, and every time I'm just in disbelief. Like, it's just the sweetest little token, and it means so much. This week, Judy, she's in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Package
She-
is green.
It's green?
So it means
Is it floating?
it's floating.
Is it floating?
You got some stickers floating, it looks like right now on that side.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't go with the green wings. Oh, that's so funny. So Judy sent me a special gift this week, and she sent this super fun scribe tool. Once we get working, you'll be able to see it, but it's got skulls on it for Halloween, and a little ghost and a little witch. So thank you so much, Judy, for that. That was really sweet of you to do that. So thank you.
Nice.
Ah, so funny. Several of you have sent little gifts, so I really appreciate that. And Nadine sent me a shirt a little while back. I'll have to show you that. There was Liz. She sent me a little gift. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. It's really sweet. So thank you. Let's see. Duffman. Oh, gosh. So funny. Okay, so I think we will bring in the next guest. If you guys are ready, this is another return guest. I think you guys had a lot of fun with this guest before, and she's a very good friend of mine, and I'm so excited to have her back. She's dressed all festive for you tonight, so come on in.
Ta-da! Hi, everybody.
Are you a jack-o'-lantern?
I'm a big fat pumpkin.
Oh gosh, so Anita's back tonight. Oh my gosh, her hair is green.
It's because I didn't wash it.
Oh, that's so Anita, it looks like you have a... How did you get a floating head?
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm special.
Put this out of the way. Put this out of the way. And I think it looks like...
Yeah.
Or is it better if it's down? Oh.
It's fine the way it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, so funny. Sorry, did I knock you with
No,
this?
that's okay.
Oh gosh, I
It's
should have...
Halloween, so I brought treats.
Oh, your head is floating.
Is it?
Oh my
I brought
gosh.
some caramels.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anita, the best pumpkin in the patch.
That's it. The sweetest pumpkin in the patch.
Oh my gosh.
And some, what do you call them?
Anita makes
Caramel apples.
delicious chocolates and homemade caramel. And they weigh about 6 pounds.
Something like that.
They're huge and they're so delicious.
They're the size of a bar of soap.
Oh my goodness, but heavier.
Yeah. I just made them this afternoon.
So we talked to Anita a while back. When she's not busy, sometime you might see the chocolates make an appearance in the shop. When she's not busy. She's crazy busy. Anita decorates cookies in Campbellford. So Campbellford isn't too far from here. You're
45
50
minutes, 50 minutes.
50
yeah.
minutes.
Mhm.
So here she is to decorate with us tonight. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting
Thank
me.
you for the sweets.
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. I know Aunt Linda was hungry.
I brought
We
some
can...
apples.
Oh my gosh, these things are... Sorry, I just knocked you.
That's all right.
These things are huge, Anita.
I'm getting cheap. I put 2
Oh,
in a
look
package.
at Anita, your name on the screen.
Oh!
Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I think my stickers are coming off. Oh my gosh, she's teasing all of you. They're so... And
Anita,
they're so
we love
good.
you.
They're so delicious. That's so funny.
I'll bring some to Cookie Con.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They're so good. She's got some people hooked, I think, on them. Okay, so we're going to, actually, Anita, the paper towel's beside you. So if you can give us a few pieces each, please. So we are going to work on the Sanderson sisters. If you are a fan of Hocus Pocus, we did these cookies actually in a class last year that you came to. So we're going to do them again tonight, and hopefully remember all the colors and everything to get them.
I don't. I have a good memory, it's just short.
So none of our bags are cut, so
Okay.
we'll have to cut them open. Whoops.
You're still tying bags.
Yes, because everything is everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Everything.
I use mine every day.
Do you? Oh, wow. So there's our scissors.
Okay.
And we are going to use the dehydrator a little bit tonight, too. So we're going to work on the 3 cookies. Aw, Violetta, she said give her a big hug.
Aww, my social butterfly.
The funny thing is, I'm not always a social butterfly. Sometimes I need to go home and I'm very, what do you call that? I'm not always
Shy.
social. Not shy, but just like I'm not always, but I just thought it was appropriate for tonight. Okay, so these are your 3. I'm trying not to
Okay.
knock you out with my wing. So I've drawn on the cookies, so it's going to make it a lot easier for us to get these filled in. I think I've got everybody here.
They're
So-
so cute.
The nice thing about this too is that we can sort of work between the 3 cookies, and it should be enough time to go back and work on different sections.
Okay.
So it'll have time to crust over. If we find that's not happening, then I've got the dehydrator
Okay.
handy over there, so we can use that. Yes, if you like to sit, we might have to
Yeah.
move you this way a little bit.
Over there? Okay. We can snuggle.
Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I brought a few extra cookies too in case we didn't have enough to do,
There you go.
or if Nick feels like decorating one.
You're a good girl guy. Be prepared.
Yes,
Where's that a brownie? I forget.
I think more so Girl Guides. Be
Is
prepared.
that okay?
Okay, all right. So, yes. Cheers, Anita. Here we go.
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
We both have our large tea.
Yep.
Oh, Aunt Linda, can you do me a favor, please? There's a grocery bag on the little table there. So before we start, Nick, I have a few things that we're going to give away
Okay.
that we didn't talk about before. So last week, if you guys saw me working from the kitchen table, thank you. I was talking about this cutter that I found at the dollar store, and when I went back, or my husband went back to see if there were any more, he couldn't find any more. A lady that I know, Catherine, she went out and she was looking, so thank you, Catherine. And then I just happened to be out picking up a couple of things, and sure enough, I found some. So I'm going to give one to Anita. First of all, so there's one for Anita.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you for coming. And then I have 2 more to give away. So these ones were the one where you imprint the skull image on the shape. So we can give away a couple of these. So I think, Nick, you're the expert at this.
Okay.
Does Duffman want to explain what to do?
I will get right on that.
Okay.
Let me get established up here.
Okay. So yeah, I just threw that at Nick, but you can turn your cookies around this way, Anita.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have 2 of those.
So cute.
All right. So Nick will do his thing and explain when he's ready. So we'll just get working here. But I wanted to tell you tonight, these cutters are from JH Cookie Co. If anybody's asking. So there might be something happening with that later. We'll see what happens, but
Okay.
we'll see. Okay.
Just moving it out.
Oh, thanks. Is this in the way? Okay, so I think, Anita, what we're going to do, we're going to start with the face.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to start with,
Flesh tone.
yes, a really, really pale, almost Jen White sort of color. Very pale. You wish you had this morning? You wish you had those this morning? Which one, Nadine? The cutters? The cutters are so cute. Okay. So if you have questions as we're going along, it'll be a little more informal tonight, so we'll probably have some chatter going back and forth.
Sounds good to me. All right.
We both have our tea.
Both have our tea.
Tea,
We're
okay.
good to go.
And I'm gonna try not to, I might have to take this off. I'm nervous I'm gonna knock you. You'll be okay. Okay.
Oh, I don't think they'll knock me on the floor. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna start with this one here. So basically all we're gonna do is we're just gonna do everything except for the little features.
Yep.
So we're just going to outline and fill it all in. So this color here that I'm using is, you know what color this is, Anita?
Copper.
Do you use copper?
I use copper.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Copper.
it's probably ivory.
It is ivory, but sometimes I find with the ivory I have to add a little bit of pink to it.
Oh.
Like to give it a little more because this is very, very, very pale. But copper. Huh.
Yeah. It says copper, and that's the Americolor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have
Yeah.
to try that.
But it says flesh tone on it in brackets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob said if you keep on giving her stuff, she'll want an addition to the studio. I think she already does, Bob. I think you already
Yep.
do want an addition, don't you, Anita?
Yeah, I've already outgrown it. I got stuff everywhere now. Oh my God.
How many cookie cutters do you think you have, Anita? Or wait, maybe you shouldn't say. Will you get
At
in
least
trouble?
a couple of thousand.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
no. You have no. That's very modest.
Okay, maybe four.
That's amazing.
She just doubled it.
Yeah, maybe four.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe four. That's 4,000.
4,000.
No.
I still
I
have.
bet she does.
I still have cutters from Cookie Con from 2 years ago that are still in the package.
Oh my goodness. Bob said 1 million.
Oh God.
It probably feels like a million. These cutters are so cute, eh, Crystal? Oh, Nadine, the stamp imprint. Oh yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier if you're wanting them to all be consistent. 1 million, yes. Oh gosh. Manny said more. I don't, more than 4,000? I don't know.
It's the first time I ever met anybody that collected cookie cutters.
I
my
collect. I
goodness.
collect
That's
stencils too.
amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, we won't ask about the stencils.
Oh, I've got piles of them that I don't have anywhere to put them. Well, now that my daughter knows how to make them, she's sending them to me all the time.
But you've been doing this for quite a while. Like, how many years have you been doing this?
Cookies? Maybe 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how many cutters a year? Well, you probably bought 2,000 in the past couple of years.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you need a studio just for your cutters, Anita.
I need one of those trailers, you know, those Canadian Tire and Lowe's and all this that have the back for storage. I need a tractor trailer
Oh my gosh.
in my driveway with shelves and everything, and then I, you know.
And
then
it's cool in the summer and hot in the winter.
Absolutely.
A refrigerated one. You could keep all your butter in there.
And I can store, yeah, I just organized my butter. I think there's about 60 pounds in the freezer.
Oh gosh, that's so funny.
I have to get more. Christmas is coming.
Ah, so
Do you have
funny.
a shop, Anita?
I have a studio, a separate building behind my house.
Oh, yes. Oh, great.
Yeah, it's really, she's got a really nice setup at her place. She just gets up in the morning and gets you have coffee in the morning.
My tea, yeah.
Do you ever, I thought you had a coffee in the morning.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, okay. And then just right out to the studio.
Right
and,
out to the studio.
and you have, your fireplace out there.
Yeah, the wood stove.
Yeah, wood stove, that's
Yep.
it.
Yeah, where I get my heat. Yep. I feel like Laura Ingalls when I'm out there. I have to go out and get the wood.
Oh, gosh.
Well, at least I don't have to go get the water. Go down to the river, go down to the Trent and get water.
Hey, Sean. So if you use the skull imprint, does it disappear when you flood? Yes, it definitely does, Pam. So what I do, like if you're imprinting the image on the cookie, so I would work on the imprinted parts first and then flood around everything else so you don't lose that. Bob said, don't give her any bad ideas, please. I want to retire before I'm 100.
Yeah.
Oh, you have some? Pam, you have some of the ones that you imprint? Yeah, they're really handy. I'm using one of the imprints for one of the Halloween cookies that I was offering this year, and it just makes things so much easier because then the design is consistent and you just fill those little bits in first and then flood the rest of it, so. Oh, we have another guest! How are you? Come say hi!
Hey!
I wondered where you went. I didn't see your comments.
Haha!
Come
Just got back in
over.
town.
Come say hi.
No.
Why? The people like to see you. Come say hi. We have another guest.
The people are coming. The people are coming.
People are coming. Is my wing in your way?
Yes.
How are you? Nice to see you. You guys remember Duffy? Duffy was here from what? You were here all night.
I was here all night.
For the marathon, she was here all night, but she
Oh,
sat and
wow.
decorated with me for probably a good 6 hours or so. Like through the really
was here for,
hard
like-
hours of the night, you were sitting beside me
I was.
decorating.
Craziness.
Yeah, Duffy's
Yes.
Duffy's so great. So here she is. But she's got an extra large tea. We've all got our tea here. Thanks for coming, Duffy.
Surprise.
Surprise.
We might have some. We've got some extra cookies if you want to play with some cookies.
Come play
We
with
just
us.
have to share the icing.
I'm good right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Little House on the Prairie. Oh, is that who collects
Laura-
the wood?
Yeah, well, Laura
Oh,
Ingalls.
okay.
Yeah, they have to go out and get the water, you know, pump that water thing. I forget what it's
Nick,
called.
you're into the Duff beer. Good job, buddy. See, he was thinking of me.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so I posted the contest rules. So the goal is you need to make sure you've liked our Facebook page if you haven't already. Like and share this video, and then when you've done all that, make sure you type Cookie Lookie rocks in the comment. And we'll do a draw here shortly for the first one. How about that?
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you, Nick. See, Nick's good at that. So we kind of like our cookies the same, like kind of puffy like that.
Yep. Yeah, I like my icing thick like this.
And we kind of hold our. I'm just looking to see how you hold your piping bag.
Oh, most times I hold it like this.
Okay.
And then if I'm getting into little areas, then I'll hold it like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm holding mine different now because it feels so different in my hand.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know, I think it's just using like that same motion where like that constant squeezing. I don't know how you've done it so long and your hands are still okay.
Yeah, my hands don't hurt.
No.
Well, my left thumb, at night it won't bend.
Oh my goodness.
Nighttime doesn't matter.
Oh no.
See what you're in for again?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Cookie Lookie rocks.
All right.
Oh, they're all putting that in the comments. I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Putting what in?
They're all saying Cookie Lookie rocks because they have to do that for the contest.
Oh.
And they started saying it, and I was like, oh, that's nice. How do you like the live? You shared it earlier? Then I think that's probably...
You've already in.
Yeah.
Just make sure you type in the chat.
There you go.
If you've already shared, just make sure you type Cookie Lookie Rocks in the chat, and then you'll be entered.
I just look and see what you're doing.
Cookie Lookie rocks.
Doesn't look too different in here, eh, Duffy? This is different.
Oh, she's got her crooked.
I know. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're all standing around. We haven't done a tour really of the space lately. It's not a... We'll get into that another day. But it's definitely changed.
It's
But
going to
it's-
be wonderful.
Yeah, once in the next week, there's going to be a lot happening. There's going to be a lot happening. So we had some really good news today in here.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so we can now finally get our sink back in the washroom. And there was no toilet in there for a few weeks now. So we can finally get that back in. We haven't had any water in here. It's been turned off because the plumbing was sort of put on hold for a little bit. But now that one major thing has been done, we can kind of get back to getting the plumbing and electrical done. So that's really exciting.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Me
I
either.
can't wait.
Oh my
To get all
gosh.
your equipment out of the house. It would be
Yeah.
nice, and your oven here. and
Yeah.
everything.
So after Halloween, what do you need? You want to use this? So after Halloween,
Her little mouth is all scrunched
oh,
up.
is it? That's okay. We can just add on top of it.
Yeah.
So after Halloween, we'll move the oven and the freezer
This is
in.
nice.
Isn't that nice?
What a nice thick
Yeah.
needle. Wow. Very nice.
So this girl
if you
looks
have
kind of.
extra, I live in Campbellford.
I don't know if Judy's watching, but Judy, Anita likes to subscribe to.
I love it.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
funny. Lisa sent me some scribe tools. We're gonna have some scribe tools in the shop actually. So we're working on some different things. And Violetta, that's watching tonight, that's commenting. She.
Hi, Manny.
Yes, we call her Manny. She's
It's easier
helping
to say.
us. It is. It is easier to say.
There we go.
But she's going to be helping us with some custom cutters for the shop and a couple other things. So
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait.
I know.
I can't wait for the cookies.
Aunt Linda can't wait for the cookies. Oh gosh. Oh, they're still saying Cookie Lookie rocks. Yippee for good news. Yes. Oh my goodness, we needed it. Yeah, it's been
How many months, Jen?
almost 5 months.
Almost
We've been in.
Isn't
We've been
that
in here
terrible?
almost
Yeah.
5 months. We won't
Yeah.
get into it, but
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's been a lot longer. They always tell you to expect the unexpected, but some things you just can't expect.
Yeah.
But we had a really good inspection today, really positive. So very thankful for that.
Very nice.
Okay.
Glad to hear it.
Thank you. So we're gonna get into black and purple. Who are these cutters by? These ones are from JH Cookie Co. Thank you. Yeah, they're so cute, eh? These ones are a lot of fun. I've seen them done with a lot of different ways, and they all have such different personalities. Even with their lips alone, the way they kind of squish up their lips, they're all so different.
Isn't there
with their
another one
face.
coming out? I saw something on TV the other night.
Another Hocus Pocus?
Yeah.
Yeah, second
Is there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
thought
seen
I
that
saw
too.
something, 'cause I didn't see the first
Huh.
one, but
Oh, I didn't know that. Because it wasn't last year like 20 years or something?
so, yeah.
Was it 20 years?
20 or 25. I don't want to go any higher. I'm gonna cut it there.
you're showing your age, Nick.
Oh, gosh. I haven't
He's
been...
just a baby.
I'll show you age.
I'm Duff Man.
Yes, he's
Duff Man is immortal.
I feel like we need Duff Man to come back here shortly.
Careful what you ask for.
There was a lot of hearts when Duff Man was here. You saw that a part 2. I haven't seen that. I didn't realize that was happening. Okay, so what we're going to do here, Anita, so we're going to start with, I don't know all their names. We're going to start with this
I have
one.
no idea.
There's a Winnie. Isn't there a Winnie?
Oh, let's find out.
I feel like this one is Winnie. Or maybe that one is.
This one's the Bette Midler, right?
Yeah, we'll just call her Bet.
Just call her
Okay.
Bette. There
Okay.
you go.
So for this one, we're going to kind of do like an ice cream cone.
Winifred.
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 Winifred. Okay.
Sarah is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah.
Easy.
This one, blonde, is Sarah.
And Mary is the other one.
This one's Mary.
Must be Mary
Focus
playing
is
that.
really
Yeah,
Okay,
Dark.
Mary.
Movie.
Okay.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
Super popular. Oh,
All right.
I still love that you have a floating head.
I forgot all about it.
Okay. So
All right.
you can see on here, Anita, I sort of marked, we're going to do like a wet on wet with the purple.
Okay.
So this streak here is a streak of purple
Okay.
through the black hair.
All right.
We can share that nice scribe tool.
All right.
So we're going to start at this one here. We can, well, any one of these ones up here, but I'm going to start here
Okay.
because the face is still going to be a little bit
Yep.
tacky.
Still a little wet, yeah.
So we don't want to work on a section right next to the one we just completed. So we're going to go to this one.
My scribe should be up here somewhere too.
Yes. I know. I'm terrible, Duffy. It's honestly like things are everywhere. It's crazy. You should have seen it in here yesterday. It was full. Like it's still dusty in here now, but yesterday was hard to see it. So dusty in
So
here.
they got all the drywall done now? Up top?
For now, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're still loving the Cookie Lookie. Oh, thank you. Oh, excuse, I better move out of the way. Let me move out.
I'll fix that camera. I can't quite reach with my big muscles.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so
Better watch out. You're getting me excited over here. I'm starting to shake.
Oh, gosh. That's, you get so many hearts when you come up here, Nick.
Oh, you got quite an audience.
They love the Duff Man. That's so funny. So this is quite a bit thicker, isn't it?
Yep, I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
So Anita, you work with a thicker flood consistency, right? Okay. So how would you describe your flood consistency if you're comfortable with sharing that with everybody?
I'd say about 25 seconds. Like it's really thick.
So it actually does settle on its own, or
thump
you
it.
have to work
I
it?
just thump
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You just thump it. Don't forget to put that streak in there before it
Oh,
dries.
yeah.
So why do you use a thicker flood, Anita?
Because I don't get any air pockets. And it is nice and puffy. It doesn't settle down and, it stays nice and puffy, just like this. Forget where the marks
And
were.
do you get a lot of craters? It doesn't really matter.
No,
You don't get a lot of craters?
no.
Roberts, tell me I have to back off.
Oh, Bob.
He's
Oh,
telling
that's
you to
funny.
back off.
I
Oh,
gotta back off
God,
your
Duff
hits.
Band's getting
Yeah.
in trouble over here.
Maybe we could make a deal with some beer or something. I don't know.
Hi, Tracy. How are you?
Oh, Mr. Bob Barker. Mr. Bob Barker.
So we're just adding in a little streak of purple in her hair because her hair, I don't know. It must have had purple through the movie. I don't know, Nick. Can we flash a picture of them or no?
Yep.
We can. So then from here, we can go to another section that is not right next to this one. So I'm gonna move up to this top section here. Would you guys like a donut? Or can they try your caramel, Anita?
Yes, of
And
course.
here, can you,
I also brought a little chocolate cake.
I don't know how we're gonna cut it open though.
I'll come around.
Okay.
What, the cake?
The,
Oh, the caramel.
Vern,
and you can,
You don't have a little knife
show
here?
them.
Vern's been
No.
over to.
Go find an X-Acto knife the construction guys were run it on. Oh yeah, there's no water.
No, there's
Just
no
wipe it on
water.
your pants and cut it.
Wow, what
Yeah,
are these
they're huge.
cookies? What are
No,
they?
cut it
They're
open.
caramels.
Oh,
I just
my
made them
goodness.
today.
Yeah. Duffy, you have to try these. They're so good.
Feel the weight of them.
Yeah,
Anita made these caramels, Duffy.
Nice.
She made, and these candy apples here.
Wow. Talented.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna kidnap her and take her home with me.
Yeah, she's.
You're gonna have to fight with Bob.
Oh.
Well, I
can
made
take on Bob.
one of the apples today for him, and I didn't put all that candy on it because he doesn't like crunch
Oh,
in
okay.
his
How do
food.
we cut?
What if you use a pair of scissors?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that didn't work. I can't really. I'll just pass them over there.
Use the
And
spoon.
there's paper towels. Oh yeah, there's spoons too.
Oh yes.
Maybe that'll work.
Yes. Oh, Patty said your caramels are amazing, Anita.
Oh, thanks, Patty.
Thanks for watching, Patty.
Do you think anyone would notice she's missing if I did kidnap her tonight?
Her husband might.
My hairdresser will tomorrow morning. I have an appointment at 11 o'clock.
Might let you have to do that.
Duffy wants to kidnap Anita for her caramels. They're
Now I
they're
can't
so
say
good.
where I live, right?
No.
They'll find us.
I guess now, rather than going to that candy place at Campbellford, we have to find Anita's house.
Yes. Put it on your list
I'm
for
right across the road from the
Campbellford.
high school. Come on over. Right on the front lawn, there's this big metal
So good.
sign that my husband had someone make for me for my
Really?
birthday. And it's a great big metal cupcake
Yes.
with the number of the house cut out.
You realize
And
I'm a
it's-
stalker, right?
Oh, everybody knows where I am over there. They say she's the one with the cupcake on the lawn.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so yeah, he had that made for me for my birthday.
Well, don't you be surprised one day.
So Anita, I'm just adding their little ears on here before we get to their hair. Yeah, if you want to show them, Aunt Linda, we can bring a piece over and.
Just look at this.
So I'm just adding their ears in before we get to the rest of their hair. So,
Oh, I was gonna
Hopefully
say mine
you can
doesn't look
see-
like yours because it was the wrong cookie.
oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Have a look at these caramels.
Yeah, you can see, like,
Pure.
can they
yeah.
see that? You should
Pure
give a piece to
goodness.
Nick to try.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
they're
mouth is
so.
watering. Give it back, Jen.
Yeah.
Give it back, Jen.
Yeah, it was just for
Oh my
demonstration.
gosh.
You're not
They're
allowed to
so
eat them.
thick. That's about an inch thick or more.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe a
they're
bit more.
delicious. They're very, very
Oh, they're
good,
the- they're
Anita.
I had a pastry chef try one last week. Bob took them, and a couple of guys at his work ordered
Yes.
some caramels, so we took them in, and the guy gave his pastry chef daughter a taste of it, and she couldn't believe what she was eating.
Oh,
This is a
wow.
pastry chef.
Wow.
I thought,
They're so
I
the
guess they're
caramel.
okay.
Did you give some to Nick, Aunt Linda?
Yeah, I just.
The caramel is delicious. Oh. Done,
I think we've all died and gone
Nick put your name up there so
Yeah.
everybody can see. Yes,
Yeah.
she's Anita's Creations.
Anita's Creations.
Anita's Creations on Facebook, so you can go and check her out, and she'd appreciate that if you want to go and check out her page. She does cookies. You've been doing a lot of cakes lately.
Yeah.
Um,
Lots of cakes.
a lot of cakes, and you're crazy. Like generally, she does a lot of shows, like vendor shows. But you're getting too busy now
Yeah, I'm too busy. I can only do one this year for Christmas.
for Christmas, and
Only
it's called
one.
the big one.
It's
Big one.
the big one. It's in Belleville. It's huge.
Which one is that? At Corbyville?
No, it's at the the hotel down by the water.
Oh, yes.
Wyndham or I forget. But yeah, it's a huge one.
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Very, very
die for
busy.
it.
Oh,
you try
do you know
something?
Miranda?
Die for, yes, thank
Do you know Miranda? She said
Oh, she's out
it
west.
is her.
Yeah. Hi, Miranda.
Hi,
Yeah,
Miranda.
She contacted me a few years back, and I remember our first conversation. She asked where I bought my cookie bags.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And you remember that?
I
You have
remember
good
that,
memory.
yeah.
So thank you everybody for watching. We've been here a little while now, an hour and a half. Hour and a half. So thanks for watching. If you're just coming in, or if you've been here the whole time, thank you. We appreciate you sticking around. So if you are interested in the royal icing that we're using at all, have you seen the little video clip? Duffy, you got the videos, didn't you? For the
Of what?
royal icing?
Yeah, I have all of them.
There's like a little kind of introduction, like tools that you can use or something.
For what?
The video that we have, it's like the little like tools that I use, basic tools
The
for
essentials.
yes, for decorating. But that's on the website, and the royal icing videos are on there too. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can go and check out the website. Yeah. So we appreciate that.
nice.
Make sure you have liked and followed the page, and that would be wonderful. And check out Anita too while you're at it, please. That'd be great.
Yeah, check me out.
Yes, check her out. Mary, hello, California. How are you? Hey, Kelly.
Lone Star.
You have all the videos, Nadine,
Yeah,
and you're having success with the icing, Nadine.
yeah, with the,
Thank you for getting all of them.
we make their
Lots of hearts.
cookies.
Okay, so we're gonna get into this yellow. This is electric yellow. This is my favorite yellow.
Yep.
I was using the lemon yellow, the AmeriColor lemon yellow, and I didn't like it the same.
It's not as bright.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I've sectioned off a couple pieces because I want some hair to feel like this hair here. If you kind of picture, it's like kind of tucked behind her ears. So we're gonna do this hair around here first, and then we're gonna do this layer second. So we'll do the outside ones first, Anita, and then we'll
Okay.
do these inner ones
Okay.
after. So we'll just follow around the line. So if you're doing character cookies, I find this is really helpful if you sort of draw your image on there first, and then you can just kind of work away. Do you ever do this, Anita? No.
No.
You don't. You have a ton of stencils.
Yes.
Anita's the stencil queen.
I have
She
tons
loves her
of-
stencils, and I wish I used them more often.
Yeah, it certainly saves a lot of time.
A lot of time, like all of my whenever I write on a cookie, that's all handwritten, and Anita's like, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
And it looks just as good with the stencil, like it's a different
Absolutely.
look, but it's definitely more
But
efficient.
if you still want to write, you can airbrush it very lightly just to get the outline of your writing or whatever it is you want to do, and then go in and pipe it. Make it nice and puffy.
You know what? I never thought about doing that.
Yeah,
Well, that's a great idea. That's a really good idea.
saves a lot of time.
So do you, when you use the stencil, stencils, do you put the icing right on top? Like, how do you work that?
Well, I flood the cookie first.
Okay.
Yeah, the cookie's flooded, and then
And then you put
And then stencil it.
stencil it,
Yeah.
and then
I have a hard time talking when I'm.
And then
flooding.
Anita, I did
There.
this one closer to her head next.
This one here, that
Yeah.
one there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody was saying
Okey
something, Kathy, I think. You never have a problem with the icing. Oh, good. Oh, that's great, Nadine. And what kind of meringue powder do you use, Nadine? I'm always curious to know what people are using, especially in Canada, because a lot of people that we know in the States talk about certain brands that we don't necessarily have access to here easily,
Yeah.
unless you have a
Well, that
P.O.
Genie's
box
Dream,
in
we
the-
can't get that here.
Let's see, somebody else was asking about the icing. Hey Cindy, you're back. Hey Robin in Chico, California, how are you?
If you're gonna flood on, if you're gonna stencil on a cookie and you still want that nice puffy look, just
Oh, you use
airbrush your
Wilton.
words, and then go in and pipe it. Because all the letters are there. Yeah, because you airbrushed it. Yeah.
Nadine uses Wilton.
I used it
Wilton
for
meringue
years.
powder. You know, I was using Wilton too, but it's I don't like. Oh, I shouldn't really, but it's it comes in small little tubs. So that was one
Yeah, they're
thing
not
that.
big enough.
Manny said, "You are a very smart queen."
Aw, thanks, Manning.
Oh gosh.
Love you, girl.
Aw. All right. So
I picked up
these.
some cookie cutters from her about a week ago. They're still in the bag on the counter.
Uh-oh. For Christmas?
I don't remember. But there was Easter ones in there. I had to have them, and
Oh
they're
my
still in the
goodness.
bag on the counter,
Oh,
waiting to
Anita.
be washed.
They're still saying Cookie Lookie rocks. Have we done one yet, Nick? Or we're gonna do one soon? Okay. 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 So these are gonna start coming together fairly quickly here. We're gonna do one side of the orange hair.
Crap.
That's okay. I'll just keep working away.
Yeah. Well, I thought you said just do this little bit here.
Oh, that's okay. You can just do that one.
Well, she's gonna have a part.
Okay. So I'm gonna move on to Bet, but her name is Winifred.
Winifred.
Winifred. Winifred. So I'm just gonna do
That's an old thing.
half of her hair here. I think this is a very popular costume this year. I saw
Well,
the
especially
actual.
with the second movie coming out.
Yeah. I saw they had the actual wig at one of the Halloween stores here.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Very red though, not orange. We're sticking with orange. So if you guys are local, if you've placed Halloween cookie orders, first of all, thank you so much. We are hoping to get the shop in good enough condition that we can have pickups here. A few people have messaged me to ask where pickups are because I said it would either be at the house or it would be here. So I'm aiming to have it here. So we'll let you know
would be nice.
today, right?
That would be awesome. Awesome.
Today's Friday, so I'll let you know Sunday where pickups are going to be officially. So I'll post that on the Facebook page on Sunday night so you know. But we're aiming for the store because I want to get you guys in here. I want you, everybody's been so great at staying excited. So I want to get you in here and get you seeing the shop. So hopefully Tuesday. Nothing It won't be officially opened at that point, but we're going to be close.
Close enough.
Close.
Yippee!
Yeah. Yes. So we still have some inspections and whatnot to pass then, but I think it's okay for you to come and pick up packaged cookies then. We're not baking in here yet. Still
Right
a little dusty for that.
Yeah, blow the dust off your cookie bags.
And here we have
Jeez.
poor old Sugar sitting back here. That she's been sitting here for a couple of months now, maybe. The new mixer, 20-quart
Oh, yeah.
mixer. She's been sitting there, just waiting, just waiting.
That's all right. She
Did you
needs-
see her?
Right now, she needs the rest.
I wondered what
Yeah.
was under that.
Yeah, you can look if you want.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it. But I forgot that's where it was. You've got it all covered up.
Yes, it's covered up because it's just been
So dusty.
very dusty in here. There's some drywall being done the past couple of days, so very
These
dusty.
cookies smell good.
That's that Madagascar. Is it Madagascar?
Madagascar.
Vanilla.
That stuff put me in the poorhouse.
Yes, it's very expensive. Vanilla is very expensive right now.
Do you use the real vanilla in your cookie thing? You
This
don't
is
use
the
used
Madagascar
to.
vanilla.
And now it's just so expensive, and you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's so expensive that you can't add it to the. You can't
It's-
increase your cookies, or
And-
increase the price of your cookies that much. You
Well-
can't, or you're going to lose all your
Yeah.
customers.
And the thing about vanilla too is it's a lot of money to put out front.
It's hundreds.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Hundreds.
When you're making a lot of
Really?
cookies,
Wow.
it's very expensive. So you've got to have that money up front before you even start selling them.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, vanilla is very expensive now. You're piping and flooding with the same bag of icing. How does that work? Kelly, so this, do you mean we're outlining and flooding?
I guess we're going
Is that what she means, I think?
Yes. With
So-
the same consistency.
Yeah, so this, that's generally, I think, how we both do it.
Yep.
It's just, I personally don't like to see the outline on my cookie unless I'm working on hundreds.
It's just a preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no waiting in between outlining and flooding. So as soon as it's outlined, you just go back and flood it in. So it's just a matter of consistency. If you work with a really thin flood, I wouldn't suggest outlining with it
Right.
because it won't stay where you put it. It could run off. But if you outline with a really thin flood too, I find it can crater
Yes.
really easy.
Yeah.
So you can get little, I feel like
Little
my
air
wings
pockets.
are flopping. Yeah, little air pockets. So it's all about consistency. Oh, we forgot to do her ears. And it's
Doesn't
time.
have to have any. She doesn't listen anyway.
I think these are her ears here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because her hair comes down in front of her ears like this, so her ears are back. I think that's how.
Alright.
So this is actually, I'm gonna take that off. Aw, thanks, Miranda. It's just like hanging out with friends.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Well, it is hanging out with friends,
I love it.
so it's really nice. I've learned a lot from Anita. The tiniest little things that make a difference. Like, I believe it or not, I should keep working, or we're gonna be here all night.
That's okay.
The one thing that I learned from you, this sounds so silly, but I used to mix up one bag of color at a time. I would do up a bowl, and then it might fill like a few bags. But then, learning from Anita, you do one great big bowl, and you cover it with a damp cloth, and you just keep going back. And it's
Yep.
just the simplest things that make such a difference. But I never thought to do that until this lady
Yeah. Well,
came over to help me, and like she has several times, and
Because you're so much fun.
Or because I put myself in really terrible situations where
Yeah,
I take
well.
on too much and then I can't handle it.
Everybody feels sorry for you, so.
You haven't seen me in panic mode. Ask Bob.
Oh boy. Oh good, that's what you meant. Okay, perfect. Oh yes, in Mexico, you're lucky because you get that Mexican
Oh,
vanilla.
I've had it. It's good.
Yeah, you're lucky. There's people that travel.
That's what we
People that
need
we
to do.
know.
We need to go to Mexico.
Go to Mexico.
And bring back some vanilla.
Maybe in a year or so. Oh gosh,
All right.
that's so funny. Aw. Bob said, it's funny, I hear this every Friday as Anita supports
Do
her
I?
friend. Now I'm home alone watching. Aw.
Sorry.
Bob's actually sitting and watching at home.
Oh,
That's nice.
It's the only time we get to spend together.
Aw.
When
Oh,
we're
really?
like this.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
When I'm out in the studio, he sends me messages on my phone, but I have it on silent most of the
Oh.
time. Because when I'm busy, I don't want to be bothered.
Oh gosh. Okay. So at this point, Anita, we can just keep going back. So this one, we could probably go back and do the other side.
Okay.
Oh,
Okie
clear the
dokie.
way. There's pipes coming through here.
Did he just whack his head?
Did he?
No?
Oh.
Hello. Who wants this? We've got a winner to announce.
Yay!
So we had like 30 people enter this contest. So
Thank you.
the lucky winner tonight is. You gonna drum roll? Amber Nash.
Yay!
So Amber, if you're still watching, make sure you message us the page. Otherwise, we'll reach out to you later tonight or early tomorrow and get your details. So thank you very much.
Yay.
Back to the cookies.
Congratulations!
See, you're not ever allowed to go away ever again.
Oh my
No more
gosh.
holidays for you.
holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, so funny.
have beauty sleep.
He needs his beauty sleep.
Hi, Amy. How are you? Oh, that's so funny. Yay, Amber. Where do you live, Amber? Okay, so.
Like your hat, Nick.
Great.
I'll do the other side of this one here. How you doing?
Good.
Do you
Love
have?
this orange?
Isn't it nice?
I
I think
love
it's just orange, like a Maricolor orange.
Where does Amber live, has she said? Yeah?
She hasn't commented yet. I can't find her message anymore.
Okay. We'll find her. Thank you, everybody, for sharing.
Oh, those cookies are so cute.
Aren't
We still have
they?
one more to give away.
Yes, we still have one more set of cutters to give away. So we'll figure out something different.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Okay. Duffman will figure that one out. How we're going to give away the other little set of cutters. So I know it's probably going to be a little late for Halloween when it gets to you, but you can save it for next year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got next year.
Yeah, or think of something different. Because like last week we did 3 different designs with one cutter, so I'm
totally.
sure you can come up with something else for that shape. Okay.
All right.
Hey Steph, how are you? Do you know what I am? I should fix this hair is kind of. Do you know what I am, Steph? This is part of my
Look at her-
costume.
Look at your nice clean work area. Look at mine.
Oh. Oh yeah. Here's the other part of my costume.
Oh,
Can
nice.
you see it? Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
the
here we
pumpkin.
go. Yeah. Oh, and you're getting a
wings.
wing in the face
Oh well.
with the floating head. Is your head still floating?
Tell them why it's floating.
Yeah. So we have.
Oh, because of the green.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so Nick has a really awesome setup here. He has a green screen behind us, so it's just a green sheet, literally, and you guys see the really cool graphics. So that's why Anita's head is floating, is because she has green hair and the green leaves of her pumpkin. So, oh, you guys got social butterfly. That's it.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
Okay, so
All right,
how are we doing?
so we can go back and
Yeah,
put
we
the
can
rest
go
of the
back.
yellow.
We might start to get a couple of craters in the ears, but I feel like that might work for a natural.
Natural look.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll be their pierced ears.
yeah.
How come you can see it on yours? Oh, okay. No, I see it. Okay, purple.
Yeah, it's really neat, like, to actually kind of see. Like, Aunt Linda is still here, hanging out. Because it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to see, isn't it?
Yes, the whole setup is really amazing.
See the background. where
How
you-
Nick has got it all just tickety-boo here. It's
Yeah, it's-
amazing. Microphones and lights and green screens and
That's why he's called.
cameras.
That's why he's called
Yeah,
Techie
it's
Guy.
pretty
Techie
cool.
guy.
Yep.
He has some
Amazing.
really,
I struggle just to use my phone.
I know, it's,
I know. How many computers? Two computers.
One computer, 2 monitors.
Well,
Jen's got her
yeah,
computer,
2
yeah.
computers and a monitor and all these little buttons and all these things are plugged in all over the place.
yeah, it's pretty cool to see.
It's like an operating room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Once we get open here and get things going, Nick has some really cool ideas to include even more people, like on a local level, with the Cookie Lookies. So it's
Oh,
gonna be.
nice.
We just really can't wait to get open.
Oh, it's exciting.
Really,
I'm
yeah.
getting excited, and I don't even do cookies. I love to watch.
But
Aw,
it is
thank you.
exciting.
I love to watch. It's fun.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
They love the backdrop. It's so great, eh? And he had fog rolling across the bottom of the screen earlier,
Oh, did he?
and there was music.
Very-
Yeah, Steph, oh my gosh, I was a gumball machine the one year when I worked at the college. I glued all these little felt, not felt, but those little like pom-pom
Oh yes.
balls, like
Mhm.
all over a shirt, and then I made like a little thing you can
God.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oops.
I like to do something different. Yeah, they're all checking out how Nick does his thing over there. There was one week it looked like we were in an Italian eatery. Do you remember that one,
yeah,
Nick?
the spaghetti house.
And I think somebody actually thought we were sitting in
They
a
thought it was a
spaghetti
real
house.
kitchen.
Yeah, like it looked that good. It looked like I was almost sitting, and I had a glass for water for the paint or something, so it looked like I was actually sitting at a table. It was really neat.
The leaves were pretty cool last time we did too.
Yeah, the leaves
Yeah.
were
The fall ones,
awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's right. We're not a marathon tonight.
No.
Not a marathon. Just probably about half an hour longer than usual. I
Is that what we're calling it?
Well, we started at 9, right?
Oh, we're gonna end on time?
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh, this just went. Oh, Nick's gonna have to pop back in here, Anita.
Techie guy, Duffy man.
Look at them muscles. Oh my God.
I work out.
Bob, look out.
Oh my gosh. He did that on purpose.
I just wanted to come back.
What's that, mold on you?
That's sweat. That's
It's
sweat.
okay, Bob. He's full of mold.
That's sweat. Would you like a donut? There's donuts in there. You're okay.
Well, that's delicious. That doesn't matter.
How are we? Okay.
We're good.
So we just had to finish off the black here. I was staining wood earlier, so I have all this brown in my hands. That's not unusual. Okay. So we'll just finish off her hair here, and don't forget to put a couple of streaks in there, Anita.
Okay.
Just wherever you think she needs them. So we done pretty well with not getting craters except for in the ears. How did you make out with craters?
I don't see any.
Pretty good.
There's one on the side there, but I think that
Tiny
was
one.
from my needle. But no, there's none there. That's why it's good for your icing to be thick. A nice thick flood. Then the chances of craters are lessened a bit.
So because there's less water in there,
Yeah.
you won't, like it doesn't shrink up as much when it dries. I think that's probably a good way to say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not as much moisture in the icing.
So you can see when it's thick like this, like I would actually use this as piping consistency, this black that we're using, because it still settles into itself, but it holds its shape really well. Like it's really quite puffy. You can see how much I'm putting in there. Hey, Duffy?
Yeah.
So you can see that it really gets it nice and puffy. Normally it would not take us this long to work on 3 cookies. Right, Anita?
Oh God, we'd be out of business.
You would be. And
Be out of business.
many
You'd
are
be
you
charging
doing?
$300 a cookie.
How many are you doing for Halloween?
I don't know. I don't know how many.
Hundreds,
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Cal's been over a few days rolling dough and cutting dough and yeah. So I'll be decorating cookies all weekend.
I called Rosie today, or text Rosie.
So you make the cookies too?
Yeah, Anita does.
Cookies
I do a
and-
little bit of
Yeah.
Cookies
everything.
and candies and but
Yeah.
look at this.
How do you make the cookies? I mean, like it,
Just how Jen makes the cookies.
Yeah,
You'll have to.
same as-
You'll
Yeah.
come here one day and you can watch Jen
Yeah.
make cookies.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm not really paying attention to the comments. I'm really excited for when we get open because if you've seen before when we kind of gave you a tour of everything, everything is very open. Oh, that's okay. Everything is very open, and that was kind of my whole idea. Is that I don't want to be. I want everybody to be part of the process. Like I find that really exciting when you can come into a place and kind of see how it's operating. There's going to be days where it's probably a terrible mess, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast. It's going to be busy and things will be happening, but I'm so excited. And I think when you see it too, like it gets people excited to come to
for
classes and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Duffy's been to how many classes now? 4 or 5? And they're so much fun. So
They are.
I can't wait to get them going. And we're going to have some.
We either.
Duffy's excited. I know. We've had to wait a long time. So we're going to do a few different things. I'm going to have social nights so to be a little less casual so we won't go through like mixing the icing and all that kind of thing. It'll be more social. Just come and decorate cookies and have fun. And then we'll do everything from like a basic class up to more intermediate, and I don't know if I'm really advanced, but we can definitely work on different skills. So yeah, and then I'm also going to have in guest instructors, so it's not always going to be me teaching, but I might invite some friends in or different teachers to come in and do some different baking related things. So I'm really excited for that.
So much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. This makes
Anita's
me crazy.
excited.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This-
Is there music again, Nick?
Throughout, yeah.
Oh, thank you. They love Nick. Is that the music?
No, it's
Oh.
on my phone.
Someone's phone.
Oh, okay.
Not mine.
Bob, I'm busy.
Okay, so I have a thought here, Anita.
Yes, dear.
What we're going to do, we're going to take a bit of a risk here because I feel like this has been done for a while now, the face.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take a bit of a risk and see if we can put some eyelashes on. Do you think
Okay.
this is going to work?
Yes, just be very gentle.
Okay, so this is how I store all of my little markers and whatnot. It's just a handy little thing I got from the dollar store. So you can put this like in your little rolling rack or whatever you keep
I have
by.
one of those. Mine's red.
Oh, I showed
That
you the
isn't
dirty
handy.
side. But then I've got like clips and some paintbrushes and some glitter and different stuff in the other side. So it's just a handy little thing to have around.
Very cool.
So we need to get a black. Some of these might not be working up to par here, so let's see what our options are. I've been using a lot of black with the Halloween cookies.
There's a black one at the back. At the very
Is there?
back.
Oh, I see one here. This one?
No, I saw black. Next one.
This
That
one?
Is that one?
This one's dried.
Oh.
These tips are thick.
There's 2 ends on those, Anita.
Oh,
Yeah. So we have a few different markers here. We're just going to see which ones are working the best. This one seems to be okay. This one's good.
they're both thick.
So these haven't been in the dehydrator. I don't usually do this, but we're going to try and put some eyelashes on.
Okay.
So
Or you could paint them on too.
you could paint them on.
Yeah,
See, I never think to do that.
yeah, because you've got your black out somewhere.
That's a good idea, to paint them
Because
on.
then you're not putting any pressure on it.
I'm going to try with the marker and see what happens,
Okay.
just because I'm curious. So what I would do here with your character cookies, if you're going to use a marker for the eyelashes, I would go in with the marker first, because sometimes I find if you do the eye first and then you go in with the marker, you can't get like right in next to the eye.
Okay.
So there might be like a tiny little bit of a space where there's no lash.
Okay.
It's just empty space. So if you do it before, then you're basically guaranteed that it's going to be underneath the eye.
Right. Okay.
I'm nervous I'm going to jab you. So
I'll
for
just jab you back. Don't worry.
oh gosh. Okay. Yes, hocus pocus. Okay.
So cute.
So for this one here, she's kind of doing like this winking thing. So let's see. Oh, I just went through. So and then this one here. So just really tiny. I went through right there. So we're gonna have to be really careful. Wherever you think they need lashes, Anita. And this one's quite a bit more expressive, so she's gonna get some down here. I'm going so lightly on here. Oh, that's nice, Anita. That's really nice.
What, her eye?
Here, yeah,
Oh, thanks.
that's really nice. And then she's gonna get some up here too. Okay. Is your marker okay, or do you want this
No,
one?
that is good.
Okay. And then we can go in and fill in the eyes. What I am gonna do, actually, I think we'll be okay with the black. So we just go right in and fill all these eyes in. If this was a thinner consistency, I'd probably put like a little bit in there first. Just a little bit like this. Leave it for a bit and then come back and fill it in. Just kind of, it gives it that little bit of something to cling on to so it doesn't crater. But I think it's thick enough that we'll be okay. This one has really big ones.
Oh, they're just too cute for words.
She almost has like a
Pretty sweet.
Cabbage Patch face.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
These are adorable. I love them.
Okay, and then let's see. Nick's special effects bar is awesome. Oh, Nick's up to something over there. Bats. Oh, Nick's playing around, I think. Okay, and for the nose, I am going to just put a little drop in there first, Anita.
Okay.
And then come back and fill that in a minute. And then we just get to give them some accessories and put a little bit of white in their eye for a little bit of a highlight. And we need to mix some red to give them lips. So I'm just gonna grab the red, we have to mix red actually.
Okay.
Is there a red color over there, Duffy? Beside you?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, our assistant. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quickly here while Anita's still working away. So this is how this container here holds a double batch of icing. I usually always make a double batch. I don't think I ever make a single batch anymore. Just doesn't seem worth it to me. If I'm going to make it, you're going to make it.
I always think
Double batch. So this is a really great container. Again, this was from the dollar store. So another thing Anita taught me was, I'm sharing all your tricks.
I was gonna say, I don't remember teaching you anything.
If you're going to be flooding a lot of cookies, it makes so much more sense to add like an extra half cup of water or
Yep.
whatever it takes into your mixer and then put that in a bowl, and then you just have to add color from there.
Yep.
So then you're
But
taking
if you're making
out,
red or black, do it with the thick icing because it takes
Yes, good
a
point.
lot. But the other colors you hardly use any. It won't,
Oh my
it
gosh.
won't change the consistency.
Did I have a hat on my head?
I love it.
Oh my gosh!
I love
Cheryl,
it.
get it on Jen's head. Oh my gosh. I didn't need to look at your head. Floating pumpkin
It's just
head.
off on another planet.
Oh my gosh. And bats.
Oh,
I hope nobody's afraid of bats. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my icing, this is my icing out of the mixer. It's a little bit thinner because it's kind of warm in here, so it's a little bit softer than what I would call my thick, but I'm just going to take a little bit of this here. We only need a little bit because we're going to do some red for the lips, so that's how I store the icing. It's not very exciting, but anyway. And then for red, we're going to use Americolor Red. The red is kind of odd. It kind of is really like jelly-like. Don't you find, Anita? Like the more saturated colors like red and pink.
yeah. Well, when I'm making red, I use tulip red first because
okay.
the super. I don't know if it's the red or the super red. You don't like you don't need so much of it. Start with a
okay.
lighter red, and then add your red or your
Okay.
super red or whatever. Yeah.
See, she's full of good ideas.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time.
So I'm not even going to add any water to this. So it's at a fairly stiff consistency right now. It's like it still peaks, but it kind of flips over at the top of the peak. If you want to know more about the icing consistency, again, like that's part of the video tutorials on the website. So if you want to, you can check out emilymays.com if you want to learn more about the icing. But yeah, it's a really kind of like watermelon-y, cherry red right now, I think.
Pretty, I like it.
So we need a piping bag. I've got some over here. Oops. And then I just have my Minion cup here. So you just put this in here.
You stole the kid's cup?
Yes, they come in really handy actually. There's ones that I like better than others. This one's a nice wide one.
Sorry, Evan's gonna be coming after you tomorrow. Where's my cup?
His Minion cup.
Where's my Minion cup?
Okay.
I have a glass at home. It says Mommy's sippy cup on it.
Aw. So then we just squeeze this down. This is way too much icing, but and then tie a
Hard
knot
to
in the
make a
bag.
tiny bit.
And Anita's the same as me. I don't like to tie my knot right down on top of the icing. I like to leave it up a little bit higher in the bag. It just gives you a bit of room to squish that icing around and work with something that's more comfortable in your hand.
It's easier to work with a little bit than it is to work with a lot.
Yes.
You have more control.
Okay.
More control.
So we're almost done here, Techie Guy Nick.
Looks like coral.
We'll just be a few more minutes, I think. Do we need to give away that second?
I think we should. How do we
Okay.
I don't know how to do it. We've already exhausted our normal options.
Yeah. What should we do to give this away?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
we should do for giving away the second set of cutters?
Hmm.
For the skull cutter set.
You put me on the spot here.
See, it's not as easy as it looks.
Oh gosh.
But see, I have mine.
Yeah,
For
come to the
someone-
shop and get it.
Yes. How long
We
is
do,
it good for
trivia.
in the fridge? Trivia, that's a good idea.
Get to come up with a question though.
Okay.
I'm not a cookie expert.
Do you have a trivia
Trivia question? Pick a
trivia
number.
question?
Just give it to
There's-
me, says Nadine.
There's
There
6
you go.
of us here.
Share
do
a
it.
favorite line from Hocus Pocus, says Cass.
Oh.
Patricia says she can also give it to her. That's quite the contest.
You go, Patricia.
Oh my
you
gosh.
go.
They all just want it.
Me.
They just
I gotta think about that for a second. Okay, so we're gonna do some little curly cues in her hair. Remember last time you did this, you did some nice big ones that were really cute.
Did
I
I?
liked mine more of like a tighter curl. So this is a bit of more of like a piping consistency orange. So I'm just gonna do these little kind of spirals. Because her hair is kind of very curly. Sorry, Anita, I'm way over here. So I was just kind of doing this, but you do your thing.
Oh, that's cute.
And I don't want to do them all the way around. I just want to give you the idea that there's curls there.
Give her one right in the middle of the forehead. Coming
Oh,
down.
that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, that'd
Duffy
be
said to
cute.
give her one kind of coming.
Yeah, right into her forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Make her-
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Thanks, Duffy.
No problem.
I think I like, actually, I'm going to do one.
Is it
Smaller
hot in
one
here or is
there.
it me?
It's getting warm. I think the
You're
lights
just
probably.
hot stuff.
Flash.
There we go. And
Oh, I
then
remember them. They're awful.
Halloween trivia. I'm stumped. How we giving away another? I think we're tired.
It's hard to come up.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with something.
All right, I can do a question, a Halloween question.
Okay. Can they hear you?
So yeah, we'll
Okay.
pick from the correct answers. The question is, if you want to keep spirits out of your home on Halloween, what should you sprinkle on your doorstep? Your options: holy water, salt, sage, or garlic.
Oh.
I'll give you a minute to stew on that.
So you're gonna pick from the correct.
Yeah, you get it
answers.
The
correct.
first
It'll go.
correct
Okay.
answer.
We'll
There's
do
gonna
a-
be lots of
Yeah.
correct ones.
Yeah, we gotta give everyone a chance.
The first correct answer.
So he's gonna pick from all of those that got it right. He'll do the draw.
It doesn't have curlies coming
I got
down
it
the
right.
side.
Duffy's in the. So cute. So we're just adding like a little bit of extra detail, of course, here. Just a little more interest.
Oh, too cute, guys.
So
Good job.
cute.
It's a mixed results here.
it?
Everyone's picking a little bit of everything.
Garlic,
Answers are pouring
salt,
Oh, jeez.
Great. Huh?
sage,
Right, Nick?
holy
in.
water.
Everyone can hear you.
Oh, Miriam, I don't know if that counts. She said all of the above.
I didn't give in any option.
Oh,
Or none of the
I'm right,
above.
right?
Miriam, is that Chapek?
no.
Oh.
Miriam's in Puerto Rico. Yeah, she's in Puerto Rico. We
Nice.
have
Nice.
people from all over the place. You know, I would love right now, because we have some guests here tonight, if you guys tell us where you're watching from while you're answering. Tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to show everybody. It's amazing. Hawaii. I don't know if she's watching tonight, but Hawaii, all over the states, like Texas. There's a lot of people that watch in Texas.
And we had Japan.
Yep, Japan, all over
Florida.
the place. Florida.
Oklahoma, Alabama,
Wow.
LaGrange. Is that Georgia? Birmingham. Lots of Alabama tonight.
Oh wow.
Some Montreal,
Oh.
Tucson, Arizona, Curtis, Ottawa, Ontario represent, Campbellford.
Wow.
That's Bob though.
I was gonna say, who's that?
Bob's still here.
Wow.
It's so great.
Well, he's off tomorrow, so he doesn't need to go to
Sorry.
bed.
Bob's just making sure nobody kidnaps her.
Yes.
Yeah, I left some apples in the fridge. I gotta post them on my page. See if anybody wants to buy them.
Chico, Dallas. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? Chicago, Victoria. We have a few people that watch from Victoria. I haven't seen,
Haven't seen Jeanette on there tonight.
not Jeanette. Yes, it's
She not on?
amazing, Miriam. International. It sure is. It's incredible.
Was Scott on?
Scott was on earlier, but it's the World Series. The game was on tonight, so.
He's missing it.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I saw 2 games.
Okay, so well, thank you for staying, Uncle Vern.
It was great fun.
Come say hi. You haven't seen Uncle
Yeah,
Vern.
Uncle
Here, come
Vern.
over.
Come and say hi.
I have no.
Because you might have some friends watching.
This is my costume.
This is Uncle Vern.
This is my costume.
He doesn't need a costume.
Well, at
He
least
always
you don't
looks
have a
so
floating
nice.
head.
No. Right.
Yes. This is Uncle Vern. We just celebrated his birthday recently.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yay.
yeah, so happy birthday, Uncle Vern.
Happy birthday.
We won't sing to you, but maybe actually Nick has sang happy
No,
birthday
just think you
before,
sang.
so.
Whose birthday was it last time?
I sing solo.
Yeah, who's.
Solo, you can hear me.
Oh my gosh. Oh, does anybody want a World Series update?
Yes. What's happening?
That'd be good.
Houston is ahead.
Oh, are they?
Houston is winning. Oh, they want to see Duffy and Aunt Linda again. Okay, come back over. Aunt Linda, you have to put down your hair. Your hair is sticking.
Where is it sticking
Which is
out?
there.
You look like alfalfa.
There, I
Oh,
had
gosh.
witch hair.
Where are you? There's Duffy.
Do you remember that show Spanky and the Gang?
Yes.
And
Is that who I look like?
the guy,
You're okay.
the kid with the hair that stuck up like, I think it was alfalfa.
Duffy and Aunt Linda.
Right.
Where's my hair?
You guys know both of them.
Oh, yes, I can see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, eh?
Yeah.
There they are.
It's been a fun evening, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you for
and
coming.
It's great to see so many people from so far away.
Isn't that awesome?
Isn't it
Distant
nice? I
corners of
love
the
it.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing.
I still have my eyes on. I think I'll go to bed with these.
I like it. I think you should do like
I think
more
I should do-
drastic things.
Do that
yeah.
with my face.
Yeah.
Get some tattoos.
And then people won't look so much at my wrinkles.
Do you know what? We're so off topic right now, but
You know what? We earn these.
Aunt Linda reminds me of the lady that British lady that does like James Bond stuff.
Oh.
Oh, Q. I
Q.
called her
M.
O. M.
I
M.
think it's M.
M.
M. M.
She reminds me of. Is it M?
I think it's M or Q. It's a letter.
Q. I
Yeah.
feel like
Definitely a
it's.
letter.
Q.
I thought it was O.
Oh.
But she reminds me of her. Who are we thinking of? The James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it James Bond? Is that what I
She's
said?
like the boss at like.
Yeah.
HQ.
What's her
I'm
name?
trying to find out.
HQ boss.
I thought it
I
was
think-
cute.
I
Q.
think she's dead now.
No, no.
But you remind me of her.
Oh boy.
Her name was Judi Dench.
Judy Dench.
Oh
No,
yes.
she's still, yeah, she's
M.
still
She's
going
still
Is it M? I'm
alive.
pretty sure it's M.
It's just the hair. I think that's.
Yeah, she reminds me of her. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's M.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put little earrings on them.
Okay.
I don't think she needs earrings, but Bet's gonna have purple. Or you put whatever kind of earrings you like, Anita. I'm gonna do purple here. little purple earrings and little things like that. Just give them such like little personalities. And then I think we'll do, was it Sarah?
Or gold dust would even be cute.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little gold. I actually
Yeah.
have glitter here too.
Oh, I
She
see
can
the
have like a
eyelash.
big
See
green
that?
earring.
That's neat.
We could put some
Yes. How you do the eyelash.
some glitter on them.
Jeez, that's
There's some glitter.
Her
Is this one
And
getting earrings?
Don't forget the lips.
an art.
Yes, and we're gonna do the lips. The lips will be last.
indeed.
So what I would really like to do is dust their cheeks with
Yeah.
some pink, but I don't have any out, of course. So we're just gonna leave them. Oh, she died in Skyfall.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right.
Her character.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Yeah.
That's right.
So who's ready to win the next cutter?
There we go.
Who is it?
You guys ready? So there was a lot of guesses there, but the correct answer was salt.
Yay!
Hey, really?
So there was a lot of salt choices, but there was quite a few other ones. But so from the correct guesses, the winner of our second cutter is. Are you ready for it? Hold on.
I forgot to do her ear over here.
Wait for it. Wait for it. How do I say this? Sylvia Latour.
Oh.
Oh.
She was. I think she said she was from Montreal.
Wow, Sylvia.
Congratulations, Sylvia. We'll
Congratulations,
be reaching out
Sylvia.
and getting your information so we can send this in the mail.
Great.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
All right. So, we just have to add their little lips here. I didn't bring any white, but I would put a little dot. We could actually use paint. But I don't like using paint on their eyes because I find it never dries. The white.
Okay.
We could use a little bit of the tan. No, wouldn't do that. I think they're okay.
Oh, they're so cute.
Okay. So we just need to add their little lips. So to me, the lips kind of like make the personality with these girls. Because this one, I see her, she kind of has like this, like crooked kind of,
Like
not
that?
look, but like.
Can you use your scribe tool
I think she's hysterical like that.
with the white? And
Yes.
dot it on?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you
Dot
could
it on,
totally
'cause
do
you got your
that.
big thing, right?
That
That's true.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I talked a little while ago about using white on the eyes and how it caused me a lot of grief for Father's Day because the white color is a really strange consistency and
Yeah.
it doesn't dry. I don't know what it is, but it's almost more like a real paint consistency. Where the
Yeah.
other ones are more gel-like, so whatever they use, like mineral or whatever to do that. But we can totally do this.
Is that the paint though, or is that white frosting?
This is
That's food coloring.
yeah,
the
food
white.
coloring, the white.
Yeah.
So Duffy had
Will
a
it
really good
dry, though?
idea. What we can do is, like we were talking about earlier, I think if you dust it with that cornstarch, it would really
good.
help.
Cool.
It still might not soak it up enough. I don't know. It's really odd. It would make me nervous to package them.
Mm-hmm.
So
But we're
Yeah,
not
makes-
you
packaging.
don't put
Bag.
the pink on first and then put the...
I just like
Oh, you're
just a
doing the
drop in their
eyes.
eye. Yeah,
Okay.
we're just doing a little drop in the eye. You can go ahead if you want, Anita. If you want to do them in their eyes, or if you just want to leave them.
No, I like the little reflections in their eyes. It makes it look cute. Well, you know what I discovered last night when I was decorating?
What's that?
My white icing was too thick because I usually squeeze it out like that and just take a little
That's a good idea.
drop.
See, that's what I was saying with your frosting.
Like
if
that,
you were to just get a little
and
bit out
put
of
it
it,
in.
drop it over there.
Oh, I
But my
see.
icing
Use
was
your
too.
scribe.
Yeah.
That's
my
a good
icing
idea.
was too thick, so I couldn't get the white in enough. And I had a little container of sprinkles sitting on the table.
Awesome.
Oops, I
The-
just wrecked that one.
The what do they call it? The non-perils? You know, the little teeny
Yep,
tiny ones? Worked like a charm.
Perfect.
That's a
I
good
made
idea.
sure the tip of my scribe was, either icing or water or something on it, so that I
Pick it
could
up.
pick up one of those teeny tiny little things, and I put it in, and I went, yes,
That's it.
that's what I'm gonna do from now
That's a good
on.
idea.
Instead of taking the tiny little drop out of the, out of the bag, and then grab a little
That's a really good
sprinkle
idea.
and drop it in there. It's
See,
perfect.
there's always a workaround, eh?
Yeah. So I just discovered that last night. All right, so what am I missing?
Okay.
Oh, her earring.
So, all we need to do
Let's give her an orange earring.
is add on their lips, and then I think we're done. So this one here, her lips are very tight, like she kind of has, it's like kind of like they're
Puckered
pursed all the
lips.
time. Yeah, like puckered. So she's just
Kind of
gonna
like she's
have like,
constipated.
yes, and they're like really sharp. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what she looks like. Look at the shape of her mouth. It looks like she's in turmoil. Oh, God. See what Bob has to put up with? All right.
So hers are pretty sharp. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God, is that
Yeah.
ever cute?
So she's like just really tight. And then this one, oh no, this one.
Oh, God.
Oh, Anita.
You'll be lying in bed tonight. And
Never mind.
And you're
Start
gonna
getting
be,
Never mind.
you're just gonna start dozing off, and then you're gonna remember something I said, and you're gonna burst out laughing.
Probably. So this one, hers are a little more sort of like, I don't know what I would say,
See
but
the shape of mine. Watch
I'm
this.
gonna do sort of like
See
more
her
of like an
lips.
elongated heart on hers.
Look at it.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's nice.
Can you put it up to the camera?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like this.
Anita's has a lot of personality. Miriam
I don't
said
know
thanks
which
for
way
the
to-
tips.
Oh, you're welcome. I don't know if I have it in the right place. I can't see it.
Hey, we're pretty good here. We're
Oh,
gonna
there it
end
is.
right on time.
That's neat.
Nick?
Yeah.
What time is that?
Oh gosh. Well, we usually end around 11:30.
Is it 11:30?
Yeah, it's about 20 after. I feel like we've taken about 3 hours to do these
Well,
girls.
Well,
it's
you'd
but-
never know we were
2.5
sitting here for that
hours.
long.
Two
That's
and
a
a half
comic
hours.
Yeah?
character. That's a, yeah.
And then this one, I feel like hers is a little more kind of funny off to
Billy
this
Bob.
side.
Billy Bob.
Like that?
Betty Boop.
Very
Betty
good.
Boop.
Betty
Yes.
Boop. It's sort of like, yeah.
I think one Cookie Lookie show should be you doing cookies for a special occasion and how quick you do them, and in the oven and then iced and all that. Like
That's a
the
good
whole,
idea.
The whole.
The whole kit and
the whole
caboodle.
kit and caboodle, and show people this is how it really.
Yeah, only
Really
takes
is.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
It'd be a short show.
Yikes. Wow.
How are you
remember-
doing there?
I remember one time I was at a craft show. There's always people that try and talk you down. Those shows I don't go back to.
You
I'm
mean
just
with your prices of the
with
cookies?
the prices. So anyway, I'm there one day and the lady comes up and she says, "You are really charging, I forget, $3 or $3.50
Oh,
or
no.
whatever it was." She says, "I can go home and I can make that for $1." I
Good
said,
luck with that.
Yeah, good luck
I
with
said,
that.
"Really?" I said, "Then be my guest." I said, "And make a lot of them because I'll buy them from you and I'll make a fortune."
Yeah. That's right.
Like, jeez.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's-
as easy as they think it is.
Oh.
No, we know.
No,
Yeah.
No, that's an
no,
art.
it's not. It is an art.
Oh
It
my
is
It's a
goodness.
talent.
totally
That's right.
is an art and a talent.
You have to
You
be
know.
able to see the character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you have to,
yeah,
or
no,
if it's not a
it's-
character,
Alright.
it's
something.
amazing the work
Like
that
a-
goes into.
You don't get your
the
money back out of
cookies.
it, the amount
No.
of work
No.
you get into
Oh,
it.
no,
course
no,
not.
Not
never.
even close.
No.
No,
That's right.
It's so nice
no,
having
you
people
have to
around.
love it.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause you don't,
Yeah.
you don't make any money on
I'm
it.
gonna put
No.
You
this,
do it for the love of it.
That's
Yeah.
right. You do it for the.
I'm gonna
your
move
Yeah.
form.
these off
Yeah.
of the paper here.
Like,
for
thank
the
goodness I'm
messy one.
retired. I wouldn't have time to do this.
Some people just don't. Yeah, some people just don't see the value in it, but it's once you actually.
Then those people aren't your customer.
No, and it's
They're not
and
your
it-
customer.
And it's not your everyday packaged cookie that you buy for $2.50 or whatever off of
Yeah.
the shelf.
Yeah,
It's
no,
it's a novelty.
specialty. It's
Yeah.
a novelty.
You
You
don't
don't even
have them
wanna
all the
eat them
time.
And,
Yeah.
and they're
No.
for special
Sometimes
people
I'm just cringing
too.
even
Yeah.
when Mom eats some.
Special
Yes.
occasions.
Mom, slow down.
Yeah.
And I think like it was a while since I made cookies when I did when we did the Thanksgiving
That's
cookies,
great.
and
neato.
I think
Dang.
The
part of what people
eyebrow,
missed
or
about
the
them is
eye-
being able to
Eyelashes.
give them to people.
Yeah.
I think that's something that people really like about the cookies is you're giving such a unique gift to people
That's right.
that they missed that unique
Mm-hmm.
thing that they could share with their family and friends. So I think that's one really exciting thing about the cookies is it is really unique and it's very personal because we make every single one of them. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, you're
I
not an
love when
assembly
you do the
line.
special orders, and I'll never forget the one you did for, was it a contest that was the camera? You did a
Oh, yeah.
camera. It
Oh, that was
Oh,
amazing.
thanks.
That was
Amazing.
incredible.
Thank
And
you.
when she does them for, say, a real estate company and does all their logo, and the little plate of cookies sits on the counter of the house for sale, and it's so neat. Like
Oh,
it's
thank
just
you.
something really,
Mhm.
really unique and novel, and so that's, that's what these are all about. And plus, it's the fun of learning to do them as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had, we're just chatting now. We'll finish up here in a minute, but, oh, thank you. I had a really nice message from somebody this morning, April, who lives close by to here. But she said, like, thank you for what you're doing because now she's learned how to do something from home, like with her kids.
Nice.
And she's, it's brought her a
Isn't
lot
that
of
nice?
happiness. So it's really a unique world, I think,
Yep.
the cookies. So
See, you
it's
changed
where-
you changed somebody's life.
Yeah.
It's really, really exciting, isn't it, Anita?
Absolutely, I love it. I wouldn't do anything else.
Aw,
That's
I do it every day.
all
Every
day,
day.
all day.
All day. If
All
I'm
day,
not
every
making caramels, I'm decorating cookies, or I'm baking cakes, or
Oh my goodness.
So cute.
Fern, we're gonna drop into her
All
place
right.
next
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
forget
next time
about
you're
the
in Campbellford.
Forget about
Let's
the
get
candy
out of-
factory
can you grab that
and
clean?
Exactly.
Campbellford. We'll go to
Towel.
Anita's factory.
right.
So,
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching. I hope you took a second and you went and checked out Anita's page and make sure that you check out the website to see what we have going on over there. Check out the royal icing video if you're interested in seeing what kind of icing we work with. And Anita, I think ours is pretty similar,
yeah, it
the
is.
icing
Mm-hmm.
that we work with. So
I
you can
like how
check
the
that
hair
out
has
there.
fallen off the top of hers.
Oh, has it?
See how cool it is?
Oh yeah,
They look
that's
so
neat.
awesome.
Yeah, that's neat.
Different.
Oh yeah.
There, we can do side by.
More of like a
Oh, there's a
beehive.
little crater in her nose. Sorry, right there. But you know how I fix that? The next day,
drop.
and then get a nice
Quit
fine,
picking your
fine.
nose.
Yeah, maybe.
Anita's fixing a crater over there. Oh, Donna's on. She said hi, my bestie.
Who is it?
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Aw.
No.
Thanks, Teresa. What is Anita's page? Anita is Anita's Creations, Cookies,
Cookies, cakes, and more.
Cookies, Cakes, and more.
The caramels are the more.
Yes, caramels are the more, she said.
And they're wonderful.
You're too die for.
Oh, thanks,
Pass me a little
Loretta.
brush, please,
A brush?
so I can fix her little schnoz here.
I don't really have. I had.
A paintbrush,
I'm just looking for. I had a tiny.
not the
wee
one
Oh,
that guys
here.
work with. There we go, thank you.
Okay. So over the next couple of weeks, there's going to be a lot happening here at the shop. I think we're going to be moving things forward, and
Touching.
we're excited for that. So if you're local, stay tuned for when we actually officially open. I think it'll be a few weeks after we're in here baking that we'll actually have a grand opening.
Oh, yeah.
Give us some time to organize and get ready for that. But yeah, stay tuned. Lots of exciting stuff happening.
God, these are cute.
They're so cute. They just needed some little pink cheeks.
I need these cutters.
Thank you so much, Nick. Nick, the Duff Man. Do you need to do like a last little flex
A
over
big,
here? Or are you
strong,
good?
yeah, yeah, he looks like he's itching to.
Oh gosh. Oh, thanks, Miriam.
I gotta show my abs.
Oh. Oh boy. Make sure you like and follow our page because we are slowly getting closer to 5,000 likes. So I have a little bit more time. I know. So we have a little bit more time
That's
to figure
wonderful.
out some sort of giveaway for that. So, but you've got to make sure that you've liked the page. Otherwise, you'll miss out on that opportunity. Are we missing anything? Thanks, Aunt Linda.
If you're new here, make
Duffy,
sure you like
Laverne.
the Facebook page. Yeah, there are some new faces tonight, so.
Yes, if you're new,
It was
thank
nice
you so
meeting
much.
you guys.
Most Friday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nick, you are the best.
Yeah, we did miss
yeah,
you.
we really
You
appreciate
big,
Nick.
strong man, you.
Actually,
Bob's
you'd
gone,
actually
is
have
he?
to call me a little Duff,
Yep,
wouldn't you?
Anita's husband is gone, pardon me.
I
Yeah,
think
I
he
can
would
get
be
that.
little Duff. I'd be big Duff. Little Duff.
Yeah, we two Duffs here tonight. You guys rock. Aw. Nadine said, Nick, you're such a hunk tonight.
How's that different than any other night?
Muscles.
Thank you to the floating pumpkin head.
The floating pumpkin head. That sounds like a group, like maybe a group, like a music group.
Can we do
The
like
floating pumpkin
let's do a
heads.
group picture here.
Oh, there we go. Oops. You and your damn wings. You social
Yeah.
butterfly, you.
Okay, somebody take a picture on their computer. Yeah. So funny. Oh, Aunt Linda's gonna take a picture. We can always get one after. Oh, okay. Aunt Linda's taking a picture.
Okay.
Okay, come on, Duff
That's
Man.
one big camera.
This is the best.
That's great.
Okay. Put the frame a little higher.
Higher? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There.
that's a little higher.
There.
Can you
Okay,
see
no,
my double
that's
chin?
good.
Oh, jeez.
You don't have
Jeez, I didn't get the hairs off. Don't take a close up, please.
Oh my gosh. This
Couldn't
is
find my
awesome.
tweezers.
Take one there.
I wonder if I can.
Okay, just a minute.
Wait, I want to get ready to frame.
Oh, look, we're celebrities.
You're blocking the camera, Duffy.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, no, don't burn.
No, I don't think it was me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, Uncle Vern's This is so You guys.
Oh, that's great.
You should have
That
taken
is
it from
so
the
What
other
a
side.
great
That's
idea
okay.
that
Were
is.
we still
So
on?
funny.
Is it
Yes, we're still
Oh,
live.
no.
Yes.
Happy Halloween,
Yes.
everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Have a great time and don't eat too many candies or cookies.
All right. That's it. Thank you, everybody, so much. Happy Halloween. Have fun. And
Bye, guys.
that's it. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloweeny.
Oh my gosh.